Hey guys, how's it going? Nurbo here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Alright,
Thank
so
you for the 25,
let's
Knox.
start with that. Bufu, welcome. How you doing? You got the first. Nice job on getting that.
I should say Daddy Knox. Ooh woo.
Daddy Dogs. Ooh. But yeah, we are here today. Hope you're all doing well. I hate it. What do you mean? Oh, man. So, really quick, we're gonna start the news session today, and then move on to trailers, and then later on we'll be jumping into some Cursed Halo with Chaos. Today will be the beginning of us doing a new format for some of you guys. What I usually do is I do the news, then after I do the news, I post everything on Discord newsroom that we have for people who want to read more on the article or read the whole article or even see the trailers for themselves or because they missed the show or if they just want to go in deeper than I did. What I'm going to start doing is I'm also going to start clipping this stuff that I'm doing here out of the video and actually uploading it. So it'll be like a summary for people who missed the show and just want the quick, because that's kind of what we do here. We do more or less like a news summary, if anything. And then that way, for those who don't want to go through all that stuff because they missed it, they can then just catch it right there on YouTube and so on. So today will mark the first episode of our news channel, News and Trailer Time, being on YouTube. So you guys will be able to find that on YouTube going forward if you guys missed the show and just want to get this quick summary thing that we do here. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Where is our thing? There we go. So, first, former Activision Blizzard executive Chris Paulson has been named Skybound Games Executive Vice President and General Manager of Games Publishing. Skybound Games, known for publishing the recent Invincible presents... This title always trips me up. Invincible presents Adam Eve, and the Telltale Walking Dead. If you guys are familiar with both those games, they are the ones who publish those games. Paulson will lead commercial strategy and go-to-market efforts for Skybound's ambitious slate of games, including new secret project. Skybound revealed its connection with Paulson's hiring was for this project. He most recently served at Activision Blizzard's Vice President of Product Management for the Diablo franchise during his decade-long tenure at Activision Blizzard. Paulson's biggest launch included a Diablo 4, Diablo Immortal, and the World of Warcraft Shadowlands. So, guy's seasoned. He's been in the business for a while. Let's see what he comes out with. Apparently, there's a secret project specifically involving him. So, we'll see what we get out of that. I really don't know. Outside of, like they're just a publishing company for the most part. They don't really make the games. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, most of the games that they put out there aren't really, like, big hits. The publishing of the Walking Dead thing was kind of just a republishing, if anything. But, whatever. Following that up, we have Denuvo in the news. Good old Denuvo. Irideto, which I didn't even know that was the name of the developing company, but the developers of the antivirus software Denuvo announced a new tool that will let game developers track down leaks back to the original source. Irideto revealed that the trace mark for games is a new watermark technology that lets developers add a unique ID to the game files. This special marking will in turn allow developers to track down where the leaked content originated from, and Irideto claims should discourage leakers from leaking sensitive information. The marking can be visible or invisible, but the invisible watermark is more interesting as developers can hide the watermark technology with leakers unaware that it is present. We don't want ARP. Go away. Where were we here? It noted that the tool is designed to secure the environment around the game development, particularly during the crucial pre-release phase, such as game developers looking to hold beta tests and send out review copies to content creators, influencers, and the press. For additional security measures, Irido confirmed that Tracemark could be combined with the Nuvo's anti-tamper product, allowing studios to control distribution of content ahead of its release date. For those of you who don't know, the Nuvo is an anti-tampering and DRM software commonly used in big PC game releases. The software has been criticized for altering the performance of a game and having an always online mandate. For you guys who didn't really catch any of that, this is the software everyone hates because of the fact. To specify more, the way that it alters the performance of the games is that it tends to put a bigger burden on the game, so games tend to perform worse, unfortunately, and be less optimized because of the Nuvo. It's a big reason why people don't like the Nuvo. It tends to unoptimize a lot of games because it's pretty hefty for an anti-cheat software. And it has a situation where like there are certain games that people have been upset about because you're forced to play it online. Well, that's also because of the Nuvo. So, yeah. That is interesting, though, because we do live in an age where there has been tons of leaks. And I do like the idea that they'll be able to trace it down, and hopefully this will put an end to some of those leaks. Because I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'm in this camp alone, but I like hearing about things from the developers and publishers. I like getting that surprise and that big reveal. Because usually a developer, someone will put on a nice show about revealing their stuff. But like when stuff gets leaked, it kind of ruins it. And you don't get that big show anymore, which kind of sucks. They kind of lose interest in caring to make the big reveal. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Nuvo, but I do like that that technology is kind of going there. Moving on from that, we have Dark and Darker developer Iron Mace has announced that it will be launching its game on Epic Game Store. Last year, Iron Mace was accused of allegedly stealing assets from publisher Nexon, where some of the Dark and Darker staff reportedly used to work. Iron Mace's CEO has previously denied these accusations, stating that absolutely no stolen assets or code were used to make our game, and not long after this, the game's Steam page was taken down, and it was claimed that the developer had received a cease and desist and DMCA takedown. Iron Mace had this to say on Discord. Hi everyone, with increased confidence in the quality of our game, we have started preparations on introducing Dark and Darker to a wider audience. As a first step, we are happy to announce the launch of Dark and Darker store page on the Epic Game Store. This is a big preparatory step for us on our journey to deliver a polished product to our fans. If you have an Epic account, we encourage you to show your enthusiasm and wishlist the game. We will continue working with various partners to give our fans the best option and properly grow the community to foster a long and healthy game. Thanks to everyone for all your love and support. So, yeah. That's kind of a big deal there. Apparently they're going to Epic. I guess they got a pretty good deal about that. Maybe Epic's going to help them fight their court case or something, because to this day I don't think that has settled yet. So interesting. There is an Epic store page up right now where you can wishlist the game. It's kind of crazy, actually, that is going there. But if it's going to Epic, I'm assuming Epic is also publishing the game, so they probably just got backing for Epic to help them fight with that. I would not be surprised. Also, Chad, how you doing, man? How has your day been, sir?
Let's go. Ah! Ah!
Chad went to talk shit, instantly got fluffed. That bird have swords on his feet? What the fluff?
Oh, that's not a thing. I don't have the right one. I need a right and a...
That bird has... The bird straight up sword fought you? Found out it's the sensor in another part in the card say, listen, birds are mean in the game. Yeah, I could see that. Oof. Well, I hope they resolve it at a nice, affordable rate, Chad. It would suck for that to get too expensive. Next we have Lies of P. It has hit 7 million players, which does not surprise me, as it was one of Zombies' top games of the year, and I know that the community has been very overwhelmingly positive towards this game. It's a true, innovative Souls-like, if anything. So, yeah, that's cool. That is definitely on my my short list to try and get one day. Then let's go into some Xbox Game Pass. Let's see what we got here. Coming to Xbox Game Pass. As of today, we got Lightyear Frontier game preview, apparently. Cloud, PC, and Xbox S and X. MLB The Show 24 on cloud and console. This is also available today. The Quarry on cloud and console. Evil West, cloud, console, PC. This is coming out tomorrow. Terra Invicta game preview. Diablo 4 will be coming out later this week, console and PC. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, cloud, console, and PC will be coming out later. Open Roads, cloud, console, and PC also. Ark Survival Ascended will be coming out next month. Cloud, PC, Xbox, and Series X and S. And F123 on cloud. Super Hot Mind Control Delete. Wait, there's a sequel to Super Hot that I didn't know about? I did not know this game even exists. Is this super hot? Like, is this a sequel or something? I need to look this up. I need to look that up. Cloud, console, and PC on April 2nd. And in case you missed, the NBA 2K24 is on cloud and console. DLCs coming are Fallout 76, America's Playground. That will be tomorrow. Elder Scrolls Online, Science of Italia DLC. That'll be coming out tomorrow as well. Game Pass Ultimate perks will be Persona 3 Reloaded Expansion Pass, Super Animal Royale Spring Perks Pack, and Smite Nether Beast perks. And then leaving as of March 31st will be Hot Wheels Unleashed, Infinite Guitars, and MLB The Show 23. Makes sense because 24 is there. So they clearly want to push everyone there. Last court update for Dark and Darker was January 24th, I think. Yeah, but I don't believe they settled on anything, as far as I'm aware of, Bufu. Did they? I know that they've still been kind of at it, but I don't think they settled. Yeah, they haven't settled, not yet. That's what I thought. I wonder if they're kind of doing it out of court. You know what I mean? Like they're going to settle out of court instead of like fighting it in court, although they're kind of already going to court, but they can still settle at any time. It's kind of how that works. Next up, we have Microsoft again in the news. Xbox has launched a new site for what is now called Rewards with Xbox, in which players will access a rewards hub on the Xbox console, mobile app, and Windows app to earn and redeem reward points. Microsoft said, we know that previously Xbox Rewards was split across 3 separate experiences. The new rewards hub will be more streamlined for players, combining the separate rewards experience into one convenient location. Basically, they've always had rewards. It's just that, as they mentioned there, it used to be, I guess, 3 separate apps in a sense, or 3 separate pages, web pages or something. I'm not really sure. I never used it. But basically, the console had their own, the mobile app had their own, and the Windows app had their own. Well, now it's all one app, one location for all of that, which is probably a really, really good change, you know? All right. moving on. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have two children in the house. All right, moving on from there. Just Nexon just hasn't presented any evidence since it started. I mean, I don't think they've gone to court yet. Have they gone to court yet? Because I know they were going to court. I'm not sure if they've gone to court yet. And like, there's a process. You have to kind of like. How do I say this? Whenever you go to court, it's the reason why it takes so long to get to court, because you have to like kind of assemble all your things and then present it. It's not like you just show up at court and it's like, oh, I have this evidence. Like, you have to have it already presented. It has to be kind of in there already that you're going to present it and so on. Court's kind of weird because it's almost a show at the end of the day. They have? Okay. Well, at the end of the day, I don't think they have anything next on. I think they're just going off a stipulation and so on, because I don't think they have any code or anything like that at all. They're probably telling the truth, but they probably did steal the idea, which is what Nexon is really bitter about. And at the end of the day, an idea don't mean jack-ish, you know what I mean? Like, everyone copies ideas left and right, so it's not a physical thing you can really say the person stole. But moving on from that, we have NVIDIA doing some interesting things. Localization for games is a complex process that requires accurate translating dialogue and text, maintaining dramatic or comedic tones, and then re-recording dialogue with voice actors from different countries. It's possible to do this with dozens of languages, but for example, Ghost of Tsushima limits full lip sync to 2 language options due to the complexity and animation involved. This is where generative AI, specifically NVIDIA audio-to-face technology, will now make that possible. NVIDIA audio-to-face is a powerful generative AI tool that will create accurate, realistic lip syncing and facial animation based on audio input and character traits character traits. 2 games already using this technology are World of Jade Dynasty, a martial arts MMO from the Chinese studio Perfect World Games, and Unawake, a new action-adventure game launching later this year, made by Reality Arts Studio and Tulps Production. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I know there's a lot of hate towards AI, but there is a lot of really cool stuff out there, and that, personally, I think is something awesome. Because if you ever wondered why some games don't get full localization, they'll usually just get subtitles or something like that, it's because of that. Like, you have to kind of code the facial reactions and so on, and the lip movement and so on to really sync properly with the voice acting. And that's really hard to do. And that's a lot to program, and that makes games even heavier than what they already are. So this could be a nice thing if it works properly and good. That can maybe fix all that and make it work to a degree that it's not like overly excessive work on the developers, you know what I mean? Like, that would be great. You're still going to need the voice acting and so on like that. But that will be really cool to have that like kind of link up and sync and all that stuff. I'm not sure to what degree of work that will save, but it would be cool to see that actually do something. Because the problem with AI, for the most part, which we're all kind of aware of, is AI is not really there yet. So I know that they mentioned these 2 games use that, but I'd like to see it in practice, because it might not be all there, is what I'm saying. Next up, IGN in the news in a surprising way. A trio of IGN workers were abruptly laid off earlier this month. Producer Francesca Riviera, video producer Jess Gill, and senior editor Joshua Yell were all members of the game's website recently formed IGN Creators Guild and let go. The union alleges that March 7th, management cut those three positions without any clear reason to do so. The site is in no economic distress, and these reductions were made without prior consultation. Management reportedly claimed these layoffs were already set in stone prior to the union's recognition. Even so, the Guild argued this was a massive breach of trust between union employees and management. The union accused management of legal acrobatics, noting that IGN has 7 open positions the 3 could have easily been slotted into. The Creators Guild called on the community to insist IGN management sit down with them in good faith bargaining. At the same time, it filed unfair labor practice charges and is hoping to give Riviera, Gill, and Yell severances. Well, good luck with that. It is kind of crazy that just happened out of nowhere and without even expectations. It's actually quite surprising. I'm really feeling it in my voice today, by the way, guys. I think I'm getting like sore throat. It's been kind of cold these last few days. All right. Next up, we have Kotaku in the news. Jen Glennon took over as editor-in-chief of Kotaku in October, resigned Thursday. Glennon wrote in her letter of resignation, which was addressed to GO Media executive Jim Spanfield and Leah Goldman. After careful consideration, I have concluded that the current management structure and decision-making process of GO Media are not aligned with my values and goals for Kotaku. After careful consideration, I have concluded that the current management structure and decision-making process of GO Media are not aligned with my values and goals for Kotaku. Wait, did I just repeat the same thing over and over? Yeah, I did. Oh well. This decision directly contradicted by months of traffic data and shows an astonishing disregard for the livelihood of the remaining writers and editors who work here. Glennon also announced her resignation on Twitter, writing, "I resigned from Kotaku and Jim Spanfield is a herb." Yeah, she went out bad. Basically, there's a bit more to this, but I must have been really tired because I so what happens when I do these things late at night. Basically, Jen Glennon, she signed on pretty early. She joined, she took over the position after Patricia Hernandez, who was fired in August 2023. So she didn't even serve for very long, Jen Glennon. If you count in there, that's like 6-7 months. And the reason for her leaving was that Kotaku has taken the stance to prioritize making game guides versus reporting on actual news, and that was kind of not her MO. That's not what she really signed up for, and she was not liking that. And I'm guessing there has been back and forth disputes with the CEO and I guess owners on that, and it seems to like not gone ideally in her favor. So she has left, apparently very upset way, it looks like. And then our last bit of news, we have Rockstar. Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely one of the most anticipated games in history. However, as remote workers struggle with an unwanted return to office mandate from Rockstar Games, Kotaku has learned from sources that GTA 6 could miss its 2025 release window and slip into 2026. In February, following numerous leaks, Bloomberg reported that Rockstar Games was mandating its employees to return to work 5 days a week in the office. If you guys didn't know, they were still kind of, and a lot of companies are still kind of doing the whole remote thing. That hasn't gone away. and they wanted to return to office beginning in April, so next month. The short notice and drastic changes caught many by surprise and has led to frustration from staffers who feel like they are being pushed out after being hired remotely. Security and quality are the reported main reasons Rockstar is insisting the mandate to return to office. As you guys might remember, there was a pretty bad leak on their announcement of the game, which I think to date is the most watched game trailer of all time. So I get it. I do. They're probably also trying to get back into crunch mode, which, yeah, if they want to make that deadline, they probably really do need to sit down and start hitting it hard. We'll see how that goes. April is literally around the corner. We'll see what happens. And that kind of covers the news, guys. Next up, we're going to go into trailers. I actually had to cut a few trailers. Out of the show here. This week we had a lot of little showcases. The Future Gaming Spring Showcase for one, as well as a couple of live conference stuff, which at the end of the day gave us a lot of game trailers. So I kind of narrowed it down to a few of them. So let's watch those. And yeah, first one up is a game called Steel Seed. Oh my god, why has YouTube been so weird lately? Hold on.
Stan has been acting strange ever since he thought his version of the rules were best. Then we have no
I've been getting weird lag with YouTube recently. I don't know if I'm the only one. Yeah, look at this. Like, why is that happening? Why does that keep happening? What is going on right now? I'm not experiencing any internet failure here. So why is that happening? I got like 700 megabytes coming in. Like what the hell's the deal? Is it just YouTube servers have been like off lately? Like what's going on, man? Alright, let's try this.
Oh, these are amazing.
Wow, that's good.
Wow, these are good.
It's delicious.
What if I told you that you can get your...
You know what's weird? It's happening when I go full screen. And not when I... That's so weird. Why? Why is it doing that when I go full screen, but not when I play it normally? Alright, we're gonna watch it like that for now. I don't know why it's doing that. It's There he is. I might have an idea of why it could be happening, but we'll just watch this trailer real quick. Just something I'm gonna check here, see if it changes anything. Looks interesting. There's a lot of games like that coming out lately, though. To be honest with you, like weird combat, sci-fi looking
The
things.
future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable.
Alright, next trailer is one that popped up during the State of Unreal showcase. Here we go. This is Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. Yeah, it's still happening.
They're combing the streets,
Maybe not. Maybe we're good.
searching house to house.
No, we're good.
If they arrest you too,
I think it's
they
because
will take
Google
you
had
to
an
their
update.
headquarters,
And
and
I
you
just
will
had to
not
relaunch
return.
the browser with an update.
I'm more concerned with the 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy. By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's 2 too many.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Please.
This game looks
Just stick to your
insanely good.
rooftops.
But
Be careful. Stand beside me.
I feel like
When am I?
it's not gonna play like this. Like I feel like when you get it and put it on your PC, it's not gonna look this good.
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
I feel like this is gonna be a weird game, but probably really good. Like I'm all about like some good story games. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's gonna be a weird game. It's not really Black Panther. It's like Black Panther from 1943, which I don't think any was really as famous as the one that is in the era of the Iron Man and Hulk and stuff. But yeah, whatever. This next game is called Dustborn. God. Yeah, it's still happening. I don't know why. This was not happening before. Maybe my PC needs a restart.
Nearly 4,000 miles on
It's so
roads
weird.
less
Fine, we're gonna have to
traveled
watch
a place
them like
we've
this, guys. Sorry.
never heard of in service of a shadowy employer.
Welcome to Betty's
No clue why this is happening.
I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip
This?
and not on the run.
No, that has nothing to do with it. I don't know why it's doing that.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them a reason to detain us.
There's a weird little,
Be gone.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox? I'm not going anywhere.
Stop it. Stand down, officers. Oh, come on. Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me, you'll look after each other.
It was current Black Panther's dad, lol. T'Chaka, the one we saw die in Civil War. Yeah, but like, I'm saying in the comic books, he's not really famous, is he? Like, he's not the one that everyone cares about, I don't think. So how you doing, Papa? How's your day going? Next up we have Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, damn it. It seems to be certain videos. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. It seems that certain videos for some reason are not working on the first.
From a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars Outlaws speeds its way
think
into
I'm
the
chalking that
pages
up to
of our
YouTube.
future game show One to Watch yearbook.
Let's jump!
Outlaws is a third-person scoundrel simulator from Open World Maestro's Massive Entertainment.
The algorithm
known for
wants to watch anime.
spearheading
Oh, it
Tom
does.
Clancy's The Division
That's
and
partially my
last
fault.
year's Avatar Frontiers
I watch a
of
lot of clips
Pandora.
sometimes when they pop up. Oh, I forgot that you get that like weird.
In the
lizard
sacred
pet thingy.
timeline, Star Wars
Also, Chaos,
Outlaws
how you
sits
doing,
between The Empire Strikes Back and Return
have
of the
everything ready
Jedi,
for us
and stars
once I'm done
enterprising
here.
outlaw Kay Vess. Boasting an adorable alien companion, a droid bodyguard in a trench coat,
There's an
and a
anime movie or
customizable
something,
speeder
really?
bike, Vess sets out to become a household name in the underworld
I'm not a
by
huge
planning
Marvel guy. I'm
heists
not a huge
and
comic book guy in
schmoozing with
general.
syndicates. So
So-
yes, you can expect a few uncomfortable audiences with Jabba the Hutt.
I just don't know
Not the
enough,
first
I
time
guess.
we've outrun the Empire.
I'm guessing that game is probably not
as well as
made
engaging
for me, although it
in
looks like it'll
gun
be
and
pretty fun to play
gadget-fueled
regardless if you
infiltration
know.
combat, which inevitably leads to high-speed escapes. You'll dogfight in your ship, the Trailblazer, and explore the galaxy's cities, deserts, and hives. From Tatooine to Kijimi and the planets between, you'll score credits, smuggle goods, and make difficult choices to manage Kay's growing reputation. And her wanted level. Outlaws is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X sometime in
wanted
2024.
level.
But
I
crucially,
wonder
that
if this
means
is gonna
there's
be
still
like
time
Grand
for you
Theft
to
Auto
draw up
Star
plans
Wars.
for how you'll play the galaxy's most notorious criminals off each other for your own selfish gain.
But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Okay. Next up, we have this game called Industria 2. I didn't even know Industria 1 existed, but this looks kind of interesting. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to watch this one like this. You know what's another weird thing I'm just noticing now? I think it's all the future games trailers. all the future game show trailers, I think, are all the ones that are having that issue. That's 3 for 3 right now on the future game show, by the way. The other two trailers were not future game show trailers. So now I'm starting to wonder if they were just bad uploads.
Laura, please answer. The area is not safe. I repeat, the area.
Alright. Next trailer is a game called Nights in Tight Spaces, which I thought was pretty cool looking, to be honest. Yep. Another future game show. Just pointing that out. It's another future game show trailer. I thought this was interesting because it's like a kind of like a deck builder type thing. Turn those combat thing down. I just want to point out, I think that one guy like stepped on his nuts. Oof, I really don't think it likes me messing with the video. It was a bit further back, but I'm not gonna mess with the video anymore. Yeah, these future game show trailers are, I think, scuffed up on the upload. Junk Stomp. It's probably the name of the card. Next thing is a game called Ascendant, which I thought was pretty interesting. Actually, I don't think it's a future game show. Might be okay, maybe. Maybe not. No. Okay. Not gonna be able to watch it like that.
Welcome to the post-apocalyptic party we call Harmony. Let's grab that sweet, sweet biocore. And may the most badass motherfucker win.
Hell yeah. We got the biocore.
This one was a weird one for me. I mean, I put it here just because, like, it's interesting. But it's basically like an 80s themed... 80s themed, like, sci-fi-ish extraction shooter?
Hey,
Is
someone
what it
get
looks
me
like?
a bigger can of bug spray.
Getting range shooting... Kind of.
Skills activated.
I think they're trying to go with like an 80s like comedic theme. I'll be honest with you, this game does not interest me, but I thought it'd be interesting enough to watch.
Rest in pieces, dumb.
Toxic gas released.
It's like PvP. Yeah, no, it's an extraction shooter.
Time to patch up, amigos.
Like, pretty much all extraction shooters are like this. The only thing is, like, I think this one's a little bit more on the Fortnite scale. Like, usually extraction shooters are like 20, like 4 or 5 teams at a time. I think this has a lot more. I think this is a lot more than 4 or 5 teams.
Like they're gonna need some serious therapy after that.
Next up.
It's over. Forget our old doomsday scenarios. In the
Why is YouTube? I think I need to restart my computer. It's the only thing I can think of.
It's over. Forget our old doomsday scenarios. In the end.
Like, I really don't understand what's going on.
And our pride and avarice was to be our downfall. And yet, when evil reigns supreme, heroes rise up in defiance.
I really don't get it.
A glimmer
It's
of
only
hope
YouTube.
within the encroaching darkness. It's over. Forget our old.
It's only YouTube. I don't get it. Like, why are these videos doing this?
It's over. Forget our old doomsday scenario.
Dude, even if I lower it to
In the
140p,
end,
that's
our
still
pride and
happening.
avarice
I don't understand. What is going on?
was to be our
right now?
downfall.
Or like infinite load screen, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Like, it's like some videos are just completely like messed up and some aren't. I'm wondering if it's...
Guys, that's her! That bitch is fine!
like another one. Future gaming show. Like,
Holy shit, bro, she killed
you see that? Like, if I take it out, it's fine.
Guys, that's her! That bitch is fine! Hello there.
It's just so weird. We've never had this happen before. I would be restarting my PC actually, but like, I get the feeling that it's a YouTube end thing and not my PC.
Come at me, creep. Come on.
Because it's weird. It's weird. I have plenty of internet coming in. I'm looking at my stuff, and none of my stuff is capped out. My CPU is nowhere near capped out. My memory is nowhere near capped out. Neither is my computer. My GPU is chilling.
Red line, get ready. We've got guests. Let's welcome them properly.
Of course, all this is going to happen on our first episode that we're going to be putting up on YouTube. The irony. The next game is called...
Every lunch for the past 2 months, I've been eating Huel Instant Milk
Raw
Cups, and it's
metal.
changed the game for me.
Okay, here we go. All right, no full screen.
All right, let's do this.
Don't know why. That's an issue, but
I don't know what you're looking for down here, but you're not gonna like what you find.
Yeah, I know.
Never seen this much hired muscle in a mining up before. What are they so worried about? There may be hope after all. All right then, I won't hold back. Show me what you got, kid!
this was interesting when I saw this.
This suit is power. You can't take
It's like
it
some
from me.
weird kung fu
There's
lethal
so
company.
much energy. It's unreal. You don't stand a chance.
You've seen what we're making down here. It scares you, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right, and then our last trailer of the day is a Warframe trailer. Yeah, I don't know why that's not allowing me to do that. What's up, Force? How you doing?
So,
Good.
you coming, Howie?
It's a party, Arthur. Of course not.
Oh, good part. I guess the trailer was so loud I didn't hear it. Oh no, it didn't play, did it? Let me refund that to you. I think I know what happened here. Might be that time. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. The token expired. There we go. Now it should be fine. Alright. And that was our last trailer of the day. I will figure that out for the next time. And you guys who are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All that helps to appease the algorithm gods and hopefully grow us to the point that I can do this for a living and do more stuff for you guys. So I appreciate that. And if you're watching here on Twitch, we are now going to switch over to some Cursed Halo with Chaos, who's also in the chat. And I will be joining him on Discord as well. So